Hi everyone, it's Sin, and today I wanted to make a video that I actually don't know what I'm even going to title it, but I wanted to make it regardless because I have been feeling really anxious lately and really afraid to be living in the UK right now. And a lot of people have told me not to make this video, a lot of people told me to make this video, and my conscience and my heart and everything told me that I needed to make this video because if I didn't, I felt guilty to my viewers and to people who watch me because I'm essentially hiding something that is on my mind. And again, I just don't want to be one of those YouTubers that knows something that is going on and is just quiet about it. I watch a variety of British YouTubers and it has saddened me so much that not one of them has made a video on what is going on in the UK right now. People have such a big platform. Loads of the British YouTubers I watch have such a massive platform and so many people watch them and their voice can speak to so many people, yet they don't talk about anything. They pretend like it's not happening. And I think that's just really selfish. A lot of you who live in the UK might know this, and I know a lot of my viewers are predominantly from the UK, but there has been such a dramatic rise in terrorist attacks, and the general level of safety and feeling of safeness here in the UK is just something that's so unstable. And that's obviously a pun because our Prime Minister thinks that we're strong and stable right now, but we're really not. It's just been a mess. The UK is literally a mess right now. Currently, like right now, this past month, my anxiety levels have been like through the roof. Like I'm just so incredibly anxious all the time and I hate it. I've always taken the train from where I live to town and I've done that for years and years now. And recently I'll see people around me of different skin colours and I'll think, are they judging me? Like, do they want to push me over this platform edge? And it sounds ridiculous, but it's happened in the UK. It's happened because there's been an increase in Islamophobia. And I'm a Muslim and I'm so open about it and I speak about it on my platform. And I'm terrified that someone will come after me, someone will push me in front of a train, someone will throw me downstairs at a tube station. Like, it's insane the amount of worrying I've been doing because the amount of Islamophobic acts of violence that have been happening have also been increasing, as well as these terrorist attacks, and just so much hate and violence in the world, especially where I live. I stood on the platform at the train station and I was just thinking to myself, like, are these people around me like wanting to hurt me? Can they tell I'm a Muslim? I'm actually afraid to say that I'm a Muslim now, which I've never felt ever in my life. Like, I'm scared to say that because I feel like people will look at me differently. I've seen so many like Facebook comments and posts and things that are very public, so these have been seen by like hundreds of thousands of people, and a majority of people are saying that Muslims deserve it and Muslims deserve what's been happening to them. And I'm going to mention like Finsbury Park Mosque, that incident there when like a white man drove into people at the mosque that were coming out from their prayers. That really scared me, and that is something that has just terrified me. Also, there's been a girl that was attacked and beaten to death in another part of the world. It's just insane, and I'm just bewildered that I'm actually scared to voice my religion and openly express my faith because I'm scared that someone's going to attack me for it and someone's going to make me pay for being a Muslim. I've seen a lot of comments online where people have said, well, the Muslims deserve it, they've done it to us. And it really hurt me that people in the UK see that I'm a Muslim and see other people that are Muslim and don't think that we're one of them. And just this whole segregation and this divide in society and this Islamophobic atmosphere, it's just so scary. It's just made my anxiety levels just rocket and I'm just scared. I wanted to make this video even though I'm scared to post this video because I don't want to be a coward. I don't want to hide away in my room and avoid it at all times. I want to say that it's wrong that Muslims are having to take the brunt of what Islamic terrorists are doing, essentially. And I don't think that those terrorists are doing it from a Muslim point of view. That is not Islam to me and so many Muslims across the world and in the UK. That is not Islam. And that's what bugs me, is that people think it is and people slander the Quran and people are trying to put a downer on our religion and don't respect our faith. I've literally cried watching things because I'm just so shook and scared at how much hate there is towards Muslims at the moment. And another thing that's really pissed me off, I'm sorry about my language, but I'm pissed off about it, is the media and how much the media has contributed to this Islamophobic society. And now they're turning around and they're saying everyone's Islamophobic. You started that, you fuel that with your headlines and The fact that as soon as someone who's brown commits an act of terror, you're quick to say a Muslim, a brown male Muslim has done this. But when the Finsbury Mosque thing happened and it was a white man, it wasn't the man that was in the headline, it was the van. The van had committed the act of terror, apparently, and terror wasn't even put into the picture until 24 hours later. But I'm sorry, when it's someone else of colour who has committed an act of terror, in no way do I accept what they've done, by the way, in no way. But when it's someone that's brown and coloured, that is an act of terror straight away. There's no mention of mental health issues, there's no mention of mental health examinations. But because this man was white, even now people are saying he was mentally ill, he didn't know what he was doing. If this was someone of colour, this would not have even been in the question. How many times have you seen a brown person commit an act of terror and in the newspaper article they're saying that they're going to be mentally assessed? On my channel I love having people who are of different faiths and different religions, and even people who don't have a religion. I love hearing their points of view, I love having them on my channel. So it makes me so sad how we're suddenly all divided. Not only am I sad, I'm scared. I'm scared for me, I'm scared for my friends who are Muslims. I don't really know what else to say, and I hope and I pray that we can stand united. I hope we can just all come together, and I hope that we can stand together in these times of great distress and sadness. We're all going through this, and people shouldn't be blamed because of their religion when sick people are twisting Islam and using it for their own gain. I'm just really sad at the moment, and I wanted to say this because I don't know why. I just don't want to feel guilty. I don't want you guys to think that I'm going to cover it up when I'm a Muslim YouTuber and I have the platform to say something about it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on a much lighter note and a positive note in the next video.